Hello students. In this video we are going to learn the page layout. Whenever we want to print any page, there are specific things that we want in it. For example, I want a particular margin, I want a border, I want something in the header or footer, I want two columns in it. So I want my page to look in a certain way. So that are page layout settings that we do before printing our page or printing our PDF or printing our document. So in the page layout, the first thing is line spacing. So these are different lines. This is the first line. This is the second line. Now what is the gap between the two is the line spacing. The space between two lines is known as line spacing. So I will go to my home. I will select the text in which I want to put the line spacing according to me. By default, it's 1.15. I can do it 1. You can see now they are closer to each other. 1.5 a little far, 2 a lot more far, 2.5 and 3 just like that. So this is in the home tab in the paragraph. You will see this thing, the line spacing or the paragraph spacing. You can also customize it. How? These are line spacing options, and here you can see the spacing before and after that you can put, and then you can click on OK, or if it's not according to you, you can use the default settings. Now comes after line spacing, that is page margin. The page margin you will see in the page layout. Margins can be normal. It will be more visible here. You can see this is a normal margin. So this is my page and this is known as the margin, the gap between the material and the page border. So here you can see this is the page margin. Now this is going to be narrow. You can see this is my page and this much is the gap only from all the four sides. So this is narrow margin. Now moderate is going to be like this. Next is wide. Wide, the margin is going to be a lot and the material would be very much narrow. So you can use margin from here. You can also customize it using custom margin, and here you can mention how much you want from the top, from left, from bottom and from right, and after customizing it you can click on OK. And also you can customize for a particular page. Here you can see apply to this point forward or the whole document. Okay, now I will change it to normal. So this is my normal page margin. Also keep it in mind, when we print sometimes we want it to be get binded. So there should be more margin on the left hand side, because in the binding also some part of the page will go inside it. Okay, next after page margin is the orientation. Right now the orientation is portrait, and it can be landscape also according to what you want. So this is portrait right now and this is landscape. Landscape is the material is now horizontal. Okay, and if my page is portrait, it will be like this. After page orientation, next is page break. Every time the page break happen automatically if my page ends, because if page ends, more material will not be there. It will come automatically to the next page. So that is the page break. Suppose I want the page break after this. I want my third point to be on the next line. So it will be inside the page break will be inside the insert. I want to insert a page break. So this is the option of page break. You can see my second point is on this page, but my now third point is on the next page. Let's say I want to put my fourth point on the next page. I will put my cursor here. Here I want to put a page break. Now the fourth point is on next page. Here I'm having a third point and here I'm having a second point. Next is tab stops. Now what is tab stop? First I want to put a ruler. You can see here is my ruler and these are the various options of tab stop. So this is right tab right now. Let's change it to left tab. So this is my left tab. Now what is a tab setting? For that we need a ruler. Okay, from where you can put a ruler? I want to view a ruler. If I will not check this out, I will not have ruler. I want a ruler for the tab stop. And this is a left tab stop. I'll show you what is it. Let's suppose I'm here. I press enter and this is what I select, left tab stop. Let me select it again. So this is left tab stop and I want to put my left tab stop at, let's say, here. So if I will press tab here, I'll go to the next line. Wait, let me start from here. So if I will press tab, I will go to the left tab position. So this is my left tab position. Let's say my left tab is here. So this is where my left tab is, and if I will write down something, it will start from there and go towards right. You can see here, now I am in the next line. I press tab, I directly go to the left tab position, and here if I will write down Chahat, it will start from there and it will go towards right. Okay, now how to delete it? You can click on it, select it and just drag down. It will get deleted. Okay, now comes the next thing, that is right tab. So this is right tab stop. Now I will, let's say, put it here. If I will press tab here, I pressed tab, it goes to the first tab position, that is at 10. If I will write down Chahat here, it will end there. It will end there and the material will go towards left. So right tab stop means it will stop at that particular point and the material will go on the left, will run towards the left like that. So this is the meaning of right tab stop. It will stop there. Okay, next is left right is done. Next is center, I think, right? Center tab stop. So this is center tab stop. Let's say I'll drag my center tab stop at 9.5 here. This is my center tab stop. And if I will write down here something, so this is going to be in center. The tab stop is in the center. Half of the material will go left, half of the material will go right. So this is my center tab stop. Let's suppose I want to write down this thing. Here I pressed tab, I'll come to the first tab position, that is here, and I want to write down here. So it will be in the center. Half of the material will be on left, half of the material is on right. After center tab stop, next is decimal tab stop. Decimal tab stop. So this is decimal tab stop. You can see a small dot there. So let's say I drag my decimal tab stop here. I delete my center tab stop. So this is my position of center decimal tab stop. I press tab, it goes to the first tab position, that is here. If I will write down some decimal numbers here, the decimal will come there, the numbers will go left and right. Okay, the decimal would be in the same line where my decimal tab stop is. So you can see here my decimals are coming below the decimals. Next is, let's say I want to delete it. I will just click on it and drag it down. Okay. Next is the last one, that is bar tab. Now what is bar tab? Let me put my bar tab. First let me select it. You need to click on it again and again until the stop that you want. Let's say my bar bar tab stop is here. I will delete this one. Now it will not align the text. It will just make a line there. It will insert a vertical bar at that position. You can see here. It is just putting a vertical bar there. It doesn't align the text anywhere. So there are 5 types of tab stop: left, right, center, decimal, and bar. So in the next video, what are we going to do? We are going to finalize a document by doing its spelling check. And also we will see how to give the print command, how to make the page print. But before printing, we do these 5 things. We see these 5 things. What are those? First, the line spacing, the space between 2 paragraphs and the space between 2 lines. Second is page margin. The margin, like you wanted narrow, you wanted wide, you wanted normal. Orientation, you wanted portrait or landscape. Page break, wherever you want to put a page break. For example, you want to put a page break after every chapter ends. So you need to do that. Tab stops, you can put wherever you want. How to put it? You need a ruler for it. You need to go to view, check out the ruler so that you have a ruler here. How to delete a tab stop? You just need to click it and drag it down. It will get deleted. Okay. So we will meet in the next video in which we will finalize the document and print it. Thank you.